That's hilarious. Hey, I picked the Raiders to win, and they lost.
Yeah,
everybody picked the Raiders to win every week. That's why I'm not a survivor. I lasted 3 weeks of Survivor.
God,
ours was
No, I
over
lost
2
2
weeks.
weeks. I lost 2 weeks.
Yeah, we lost
I took
2 weeks.
I took those Bengals and I took the Ravens. But that's why you don't go against your own team.
Why does it look like kind of blurry? It doesn't look very like it's not popping.
I don't know. I need you to get on and speak. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. Hello. I got the notification. Oh, we're live. All right, you'll sit right there on the end in Tony's spot. I got beers in that little cooler right there.
Oh yeah. It's like on.
Yeah. We're looking at like idiots to no one because no one.
Thanks for the heads up.
I guess you could cut it off.
Yeah, I mean, first off, I just want to thank God, man.
All right, we're on live on another episode of the Extra Boys here on this beautiful October blue October. First Friday of the October of 2024 of the Extra Boys. And I am the KC Walton. Over here on my left is Joe Hooters. And over here on my right is special guest. Introduce yourself, my friend.
Michael Gomez
Man, you're
The most hidden man in Kansas City.
this week.
You're about to find out why.
it's not an answer machine, bro. Yeah. Michael Gomez. He is not here right now, so please leave a message. And the original TI is not with us right now. He has attended to personal matters. And yes, I too have seen Mama Rice on my ring door, my doorbell.
Did you
And
Did you get one of your packages, man?
man, she was trying to walk away, but 2 of my tires I got from Amazon. I said, "Hey, Mama Rice, what you doing?"
Man, was that
She's-
ridiculous? Did you see that, Mike?
Yeah.
That's very bad.
I
I mean,
could've-
I don't understand.
Yeah.
I just don't. And she's literally wearing the jersey that says Mama Rice.
Right. Well, Anissa told me about it. I was like, no. She's like, yeah, watch it. I'm like, this is jacked up. I don't even get it.
I don't get it.
Man.
What did they say she took?
Is it a name
I
brand or
heard it.
something? Signed vinyls?
Signed vinyls.
She didn't even know what she took. She just saw a package and just kicked it. I saw her kicking it, and then came back for it. She walked off with my 2 brand new tires I got from Amazon. She's like, Felicia here? I was like, no, man, he know that.
Hey,
So, yeah, go ahead, Joe.
I was just going to say, before we get too much into the sports part of it, I know you have a pretty big weekend coming up tomorrow. Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow is the Down Syndrome Walk. First step up to Down Syndrome Walk at the Royals. Now this year, every year it's always held at the Arrowhead Stadium parking lot. And then what we do is beautiful festivities. Every year there's a different theme shirt. We have a team for my son has Down syndrome. The team is Dancing with Diego. So we all get together. All kinds of groups get together. It's just to spread awareness and also just to have a good time. And then we do the walk, and then we call it a day, man. And then this time around, we're actually in the parking lot of the Royal Stadium. So, yep, that's tomorrow. We're getting everything together tonight. Yep, good call, Joe.
Yeah. I would say it's really a pretty cool event. I go every year when I can, but I mean, it's free food and all kinds of events like the horses for kids and all the
jumping houses, and they
rides.
got the
man, all
bungee,
kinds
those
of
big
stuff.
rubber band
Yeah,
jumping things, and then a lot of things to see, and then the characters come around, Batman, and then all the Marvel comics, and Casey Wolf goes out there, and it's a pretty good time. And it's if you have kids that just bring them on out there, and you go out there and meet a lot of cool people, and you come out there pretty humble. If you're not, how should I say, like exposed, or if you don't are not aware of people with special needs, you like to go out there. You come out there with a different feeling. So it's
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, it's where I've got my pumpkins the last couple of years.
Oh, that's another thing, man. Yeah, they provide the pumpkins, a beautiful setting. They got DJs and Stephen St. John. He always hosts it out there. He's the MC. He calls out the teams as they coming through. So yeah, we're a pretty big sponsor out there.
It's a walk.
Yeah, it's a walk.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Well, it's always maybe about less than not even a mile. So yeah. So you know me, I'm not gonna be walking that much. So yeah, but yeah, we'll take some adult drinks sometimes. So yeah.
Did you say sometimes?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah.
Supposed to be nice weather, so yeah.
yeah.
Drink some cold ones.
I iced it up. Last year was breezy and super freaking cold, and it
the one-
rained.
Yeah, wasn't it like they had to do the walk earlier because it started to rain or something?
Yeah, and then I heard that a lot of the families were complaining that a lot of the kids are once it always the walk always happens at the very end, and once you do the walk, that's when everybody knows to start packing up and go home. So that's what we're used to, but now they changed it where they started at 10:30. Like, what are you doing? Well, a lot of the kids are. By the time the walk comes around, they're already exhausted from all the activities. So
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
yeah. So yeah. Oh, so anyways, what'd you guys do this past couple of weeks? I know that you guys recorded an episode. I watched it, and I saw Willie Wishes, and I saw freaking
Freedom Rock,
Freedom Rock, and Risky Ray. Those bets were way off. They were terrible.
So Freedom Rock had it right when he said, "I'm going to go
Yeah.
with the opposite of whatever
Yeah.
you say."
He was the only one that was right because he went opposite from what they said.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I was in Vegas. I was in a conference. So I mean, Vegas is Vegas. I was bleeding money every single day. After my first day, I wanted to go home. I was done. But it was.
You
a
lost
conference.
all your money on the first day?
Man, I was bleeding money, man. No, I didn't lose it the first day, but I had a per diem of like I don't know something. I lost my per diem like in my first day.
For the whole week.
You're not the first one. Won't be the last.
Oh man. I have a couple announcements. First, the Kansas City Monarchs 15U baseball team is going to hold a taco dinner at the Eagles Nest on October 26th.
You had me at taco.
Yes. Yeah. So come on down, support your
You had me
local
at
athletes.
taco.
If you've ever played baseball at a competitive level, you know it's not cheap.
And
Uh,
where's it at again?
the Eagles Nest.
The Eagles Nest. The old
was it
stomping ground.
1044 South 26.
I never know that address.
Yeah.
You go down there by the junkyards in Argentina where the
Uber doesn't know it either.
where
Never
BNSF.
mind.
Oh, it doesn't know it.
Very hard to find.
BNSF and the junkyards down there in Argentina. You'll find
Right.
it down there.
If you're from Argentina or the surrounding areas, you know where to go.
If you know, you know.
You know, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyways, we'll post it on our at Astro Boys Facebook, so we'll put up the flyer
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Have you put up on a flyer?
I have not on that Astro Boys. I put it
Come
up
on,
online.
guys. You guys are lazy when it comes to posting shit on Astro Boys.
Not the other
Mike,
day.
Mike, I'm going to give you access. You go ahead and start posting stuff on that Astro Boys.
Yes.
These guys are fucking lazy when it comes down
Mike,
to our shit.
Mike actually texted me the other morning. He was like, "Man, I woke up to shots fired on that Astro Boys." Man.
I did have a notification early.
If you haven't noticed, old Mike Gomez is wearing a Yankees hat over there.
And he's been on our episode before, and he's also a Las Vegas football team fan
He has
that we
come
would never
prepared.
mention the actual name on this show. So we're going to talk about his Las Vegas football team, and we're going to talk about his baseball team here in a few. So other than that,
Yeah, let's before we hit on the Yankees and the Royals. Let's go ahead and go back to man. We just won a playoff series against the Baltimore Orioles.
yes, we did. Yes, we did. So go ahead and start it off, Joe. I know you want to.
Well, obviously, we have one of the best 5 baseball players in the league right now with Bobby Witt Jr., who actually had the game-winning RBI in both playoff games. This is his first playoff games, so I think that's pretty big.
So let's just go ahead and set it up. So we managed to squeak our way through
We just
to
to
the wild card, and we're like, okay, what is it?
Yeah.
Houston? Who is it? Who is it going to be? It's the Baltimore Orioles. Oh, okay, friendly foes. We met them before. Sure. All right, it's going to be interesting. All right, so it's going to be an afternoon game, or we'll check it out. It's best out of 3. So first game, it wasn't that exciting, but we won. It was 1-0. Who? Carl Reagan's. He fucking pitched lights out. His shit was nasty. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna have to mute this. And then, we managed. And once again, would you say Bobby Witt came through, and Michael Garcia was at third, right? Michael Garcia was at third. He managed to steal a base, and then there was a little blooper or something, right? Or was it an error?
He stole a base, and then someone hit it to the right side of the field, which advanced him to third. And then Bobby Witt just squeezed one between shortstop
and we had 2 outs. Yeah, and then he managed to get that 1 run, and then that was it. So then we thought, okay, let's go to the second game. Same as the first. Second verse, same as the first. It was, man, we got to get those bats going. Go ahead, Mike. What do you remember about that second game?
Second game was good. First of all, let's get this completely straight now. I'm a 100% diehard Yankee fan, but the Royals, I do show love. I love my Royals. I have Royals hats, shirts. I support them to the fullest. Just not this week.
Sorry,
they are the proverbial side piece. Yankees are my main ladies. I love my Yankees.
There's nothing wrong with sloppy seconds, just as long as they're sexy.
I
like
do
the Royals.
roll with the Royals. Don't get me wrong. That being said, the boys are gonna need to score more than 3 runs to beat the Yankees in 2 games.
And a series to win a series, to score 3 runs, we gotta do better.
It's impressive.
Than that.
It's still, it's playoff baseball. You win anyway.
But it was a pitching duel. But both games, it was just pitching. But the second game with the Orioles, I didn't understand what that manager was doing. And maybe you guys know a little bit more better baseball than I do when it comes to what was the deal with bringing in so many different pitchers over and over again. Eventually, and it was only like the 4th and the 5th and the 6th.
Well, I think it was an elimination game. Their season was on the line, so I think he was just trying to do anything to,
but it was so
to win
early.
Just playing the matchups. They have so much. They have so many stats they go off of every single little thing. So they're just going off matchups. They're playing the numbers. Obviously, the numbers were for those matchups.
I mean, they were playing for no tomorrow, right? They're
right.
We're gonna throw everything.
But eventually, you get down to like 1, 2. Your last pitcher. Then what do you do in this, like the 7th?
I mean, they have like 11 pitchers. I mean, I know we did 14 and 11.
Did they have that many of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's like the minimum. Usually, like it's either 14 and 11. That's position players versus pitchers, or something. I mean, you only have 25, so it's some kind of variance of that. But I think 11 is the minimum teams usually carry.
And then Q did a couple of decisions that I thought might have been questionable. He took Massey out that had a couple of hits, and he brought in somebody to pinch run.
Hampson?
Yeah.
Was it Hampson or was that?
Yeah, that didn't make
And then he got thrown out at
Melendez
second, right?
one?
Then Hampson got
and
thrown
Massey was a better outfielder, and I didn't get that. And then there was another decision, and I said, fuck it. All right. I trust Q. And look what happened. So now we're going to face the Yankees. Anything else on the 2 games?
For
Baltimore,
against the
Orioles.
No,
Let's talk about how bad Baltimore as a city hates the city of Kansas City.
I will say that I think
I don't blame them.
I think
I mean, wouldn't you? I mean, okay. Let's flip. Okay,
we swept them last time when
2015.
So if we were in their shoes, would we be hating them, or would we be blaming ourselves?
I don't think they've won a playoff game since the Royals started their. That's like 0-9 in the playoffs since the Royals beat them in 2015.
I don't know if I'd be cursing them or I'd be cursing ourselves. Like, come on, guys, we got to be better than this. I can't believe football and baseball. Well, I think we don't have basketball.
Yeah, I do think we got a good draw playing them because they were kind of on a downward slide towards the end of the season. So
they were struggling at the plate, and it showed.
But weren't they second in home runs? I mean, you could tell they were trying to swing for the fucking fences.
They got tensed. Pressure burst pipes.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep. I think that's what happened. Yeah. But moving forward, man. It's. I mean, I love my Royals, but I don't know, man. We have to get some hits going because what are you looking at, bro?
What is Ti trying to say? The Mahomes era 0-10 now. Oh, Ti's
that
trying
versus each
to
other?
yeah. Ti's trying to say that they're 0-10 against us now.
I was like, what are you squinting at? I
Well,
was like, "Oh."
shit, dude, the font's so damn small. Unless I'm getting older.
Well, you
guys see that
are-
way
I
now?
can see it. I can see it. now.
Hey, Ti.
cannot. I mean, I see it, but I cannot read it.
Well, looks like I beat you on that one.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright.
But yes, I'm going. Who's pitching for you guys to start?
Coltrane,
Oh,
Garrett
man,
Cole versus
That's not good.
Waka, which is a very interesting choice for me, at least.
So
When I
there
saw
was
that come
there was
out-
talk about that. They were wondering if we should go ahead and try to get Reagan's out there again,
That's what I
or
thought
go
was gonna
ahead and have Waka go ahead and give it a try. So the reasoning behind that was, why not go ahead and get a fresh Waka, and then if we win it, that'd be great, and then we can start out again fresh with Reagan's and Lugo. Yes.
I did hear they were saying that Reagan's pitches better on longer rest. So whenever he's had a short rest, he has not pitched as well
Gotcha.
as he's had a longer.
Yeah, a friend of
rest.
mine said that he heard on the radio, sports talk, that Waka actually has a good records against Yankee hitters. He's
Oh,
like,
does he?
especially Judge. Judge is like 1 for 20 against Waka.
What
That's
did,
probably paying. And Waka's he's a veteran. He's been around for years.
Yeah,
Especially the
yeah.
Cardinals. He's in the playoffs the whole time. So,
So what did Judge end up with home run wise?
was it 55?
55.
55 or 56?
So
Honestly, no, if there was no Aaron Judge, I mean Bobby Witt's probably the MVP of the league, right?
100%.
Yeah.
so there's
that dude's
already
freaking
talk.
phenomenal.
There's a lot of newspapers out there in New York that's already applying pressure on their team out there of
This is the year they said,
yeah,
because
they're-
we own the AL
don't
Central.
blow it. Blah, blah,
Oh,
blah. Almost
man.
like pretty much.
That's what they're saying. I mean,
yeah.
if you go back, the Yankees have done work against the AL Central this year. Again, that's all that's
applying all
left
that pressure
on our side.
So
So that's New York media. You know how that's going to go. It's been 2009, so 15 years since the Yankees been playing the World Series. So
yeah. So we faced the Yankees twice, right?
This year,
4
Yeah.
games here and 3 in the Bronx.
I know we did not play well against them.
Right. So there was that one game where none of the stars played, and
we still lost.
Yeah, we got blown out. But then we played the Stars and we struck them out pretty. I think we held Judge to 0-4. Yeah, we struck them out, I believe. One of the last games that we played. So I don't know, man. We're upticking, and then the Yankees had a lot of rest. There's a lot of pressure on them, and then
That's a big deal, man. It's hard for a baseball player to sit out for 6 days.
That's
I mean,
what I was about to
it's
ask.
going to be
you.
rusty.
How do you feel? Because I mean,
I think it's a
honestly,
downfall for the. I think
Yeah.
baseball needs to change that, because if you win, you get a whole week off. Baseball players aren't used to having weeks off.
right?
I mean, they have a day
you
off at
played.
most.
You played baseball most of your life, right?
Oh yeah,
Judge?
yes, yeah,
So like,
College,
yeah,
all that,
like taking long layoffs that you.
yeah. Rest comes up. I mean, you can play as many simulated games as possible. It's not
Right.
it's nowhere near the same as playoff baseball.
I mean, it's kind of different because, like in football, you're like, yes, give me the rest because there's so many injuries
Yes,
and your
your body,
body's so
yeah.
beat up. But baseball, I mean, it's,
These
I
guys are
get
used
it,
to
man.
playing. They play since February. I mean, they
Yeah.
only have 2 months off to begin with,
and
let alone a whole week.
and they're they're into their routine, and that's kind of jacks them
Exactly.
up. Yeah, no.
I think
So I think the Royals get out. The Royals have a chance. They get out early on the boys.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. So I think with this first game, the first game is going to be kind of important, because if Walker just keeps it steady and keeps it like about 2 or 3 runs, and then maybe hopefully our bats come alive. I think if we get at Garrett Cole has a tendency to be a little hothead. I think if we get under his skin, he gets a little rattled, and then he doesn't like he just
sure.
can't come back. He doesn't. He gets into his own head, and he gets rattled, and
Garrett
then
Cole's been hurt for more than half the season. So I mean, he's still not the old
right.
Coltrane
He's
he was
not
in
the
past years.
exactly.
He
So
came back. He's been pretty solid since he came back.
He has,
right?
but it hasn't been the same. The fastball is not near the 99, 100 he was. It's more mid 90s.
I'm
Okay.
thinking the Royal Darlings, the first 3 can probably maybe get under his skin a little bit early, and then Walker hold it together. The bullpen comes in.
That's the plan.
Would be other than the Bronx Bombers would be your keys to success for the Yanks.
Yanks just have to hit the ball, man. I mean, period. I mean, they have
Just
to.
Yanks being
The
Yanks?
Yankees got to be Yanks. Their defense is fine. The Stars got to come to play. I mean, Stanton's got to hit. We all know Judge is going to be there. We
Now, I
all know
heard-
Soto is going to be there. It's the other guys that have to step up. Gleyber, Torres, Oswaldo. I mean, they all got to come. I mean, it's got to be a team effort, especially with the Royals. They're scrappy.
So
Royals
there,
are never going to stop coming after you.
yeah,
period.
there was a lot of talk about the Orioles. They were wondering, why would you pitch to Bobby? Why would you pitch to Bobby in certain
Yeah.
situations?
I don't get it.
Would
either.
you recommend that to the Yankees, or you just
No.
don't give a fuck?
No, I mean he's MVP, like you said, with minus Judge. He's MVP this season. Why pitch to him when you have first and second base open?
Well, I
It
think
just didn't make
yeah.
sense to me. I mean, I'm glad. Like I said, being a Royals fan, I'm glad they pitched to him because that's why you're the Baltimore
worked out.
Orioles.
I
You
was
don't win much.
it was good to see Vinny P back and getting a couple of hits because I think he is a little bit of protection to Bobby.
Oh man,
I
he's
think
massive. When he went out, it was the season started.
yeah,
slowly
and you can see
rolling
that that's
away.
because they started pitching around Bobby. You can
Why
see
not?
like yeah, I
Yeah.
mean because who else was it? I mean Salvi, but I mean after that our lineup's not too tough.
No, not at all.
But how about your bullpen there, New York? I hear it's kind of up and down.
It's up and down. We don't really have a closer. I mean,
Oh yeah,
Clay Holmes is
there's not
supposed to
one
be the guy.
specific
but
closer. Yeah,
He's supposed to be the guy, but he's blown a lot of games lately. So
Doesn't he have like the most blown games?
it's probably up there. It's been a while. It's been a lot.
I
The
did hear.
last 2 months have
hear
been
it
really
was-
shaky.
Yeah, I heard that he had like a bunch. I mean, we had a bunch of blown saves too.
yeah. But that was like a whole entire bullpen blown saves.
No, yeah, it's not just one guy.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
Ursa.
it's
Our
been one
bullpen's
guy
been
for
pretty
us.
solid.
Yeah,
here lately.
At least we could say Ursig is an actual closer.
Yeah, he's definitely the closer.
Yeah,
He's
but
solid. He's tough.
yeah.
I mean, when you throw 100, it's yeah, that's pretty
100
good.
when
Oh,
it's
when he
50
was
degrees out,
pissed.
yeah,
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
it
we
doesn't
know
feel
they're
good.
saying is his changeup is 92.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus.
yeah,
That's
it's
insane.
yeah, it's tough.
So do
That
you
was a
think?
solid pickup by the Royals. A really solid pickup. Right
And we
there.
have control over him for like 3 or 4 years. Like we have that was a great pickup. I don't see who did we give up for him? Not anybody
Nobody was.
great.
No.
So are the Bronx
Oh.
Bombers more? Do you think they're able to play small ball, or do you think they just go out there and just swing like the Orioles?
No,
try
we
to
just
do?
swing.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
So do you
There's
think
no
that-
small ball. There's no bunting. There's no. I mean, Soto's 2, Judge's 3. We're just going up there and hit the ball as far as you can.
So
Stanton's not bunting.
so
Chisholm's not bunting.
so they were number 1 as far as home runs, and then it was the Orioles number 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you-
I'm not going to be the park. The ballpark does have a lot to do with it.
yeah, it's a
Obviously,
smaller
that's
ball.
a smaller ballpark.
Yeah. So do you think that might be a problem since we saw that with the Orioles, or you're not worried about that?
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Orioles, like I said, they were kind of like on a downward projection.
And they seemed like they were a little immature too.
they seemed like they were ready to go on vacation.
Yeah, they're still young. They don't know how to win yet.
Mm.
Hence the 0-9 record in the playoffs.
Yeah, they've been young for a while now. I mean, they got some good players. I don't like Gunnar Henderson must have fell off because he only ended
He-
up with 36 home runs.
He did nothing in that series.
Yeah,
No,
and it's
nothing.
probably the whole second half because I thought he was up.
It was supposed to be him and the Bobby Witt show, and Bobby definitely
Yeah,
did him dirty.
he said no. This is the
This
Bobby
is
Witt
Bobby
show.
Witt show.
Yeah.
Don't
we're
ever
gonna-
even mention this guy's
right,
name with me again.
right.
So last year we lost how many games? The Royals.
It's 30 wins difference.
It was a 30 win. I think
Yeah.
we lost
was
106.
So if
Yeah,
if
76.
coach if Q Quattro does not get the nod for
Manager of the Year.
manager of the year,
Who gets it?
should we do an uproar?
Should we storm,
Should we
the
storm,
writers?
Should we go to the plaza and like riot there and
I don't
loot
think there's no
and then
way he
come back
doesn't
to
get it.
Kansas?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, even if because he's won the first, series in the playoffs. I mean, man,
I mean, how do you turn a program around like that? I mean, because when we started this season, right? We started
Mhm.
in April, right? And I wasn't a big fan of Vinny. I'm like, why are they batting him at third? Remember, for like a good month or so, month and a
Yeah.
half, I said, there they go again. He's doing terrible. He's terrible. But then as soon as he turned it around, the season turned around. And I'm gonna tell you exactly when the season turned around. When Bobby Witt Jr. turned around and said, "What?
I'm playing some ball now.
Them boys are playing some ball now."
I was like, what are you looking
That's-
for?
Come on, guys, a little bit faster. That's all right. We'll edit it, and it will, get that little-
We're
little
editing
silence.
live commentary. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah,
A tough one.
That little
Hey.
dead silence. They were edit
Yeah,
that
he's a
part
real
out.
quick.
No, what I mean, our starting pitching and our 2, 3, 4 hitters are who made this season. I think with Vinny P stepping up, with Salvi having a good year, they gave Bobby Witt protection and Bobby Witt was able to see some pitches, and also he took advantage of that.
And then the pitching that they signed.
Yeah, we
and-
actually like. Obviously, we're not the New York Yankees, so when we make some big signings, it's a big deal. And they spent not like huge money,
No.
but they spent like some good money on bringing some pitchers in.
Yeah.
Now, at the beginning of the year, I was kind of like, this guy, he might be good. I mean, I like the signings, but
I remember the name Waka, Waka, but I thought he was more of like a middle reliever. But he turned
yeah,
out to be a pretty good starter.
man, yeah, like all the pitching that we signed, like they all stepped up. big
Everything just
time,
turned
you know?
around for Quatrero. Everything worked. Everything looked good all the way from spring training, all the way through, from the beginning. Remember in the beginning, we were like, how can you lose those, what was it, that the 3 games that we were supposed to be 9 and something? And we're
I mean,
complaining.
we blew a
little
lot
bit
of
too-
games
yeah.
too. We could have had a better.
We
record.
blew a lot of games
Yeah,
early.
they got scared at the end there.
Oh man,
They were trying to
dude.
give it away.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
They
I'm
were.
glad the Twins and Red Sox weren't helping.
Yeah, everybody, like all the teams that was in the
Was
wild card
losing.
race, they were all just like kind
Except
of
Detroit.
dying. Yeah. Oh, Detroit. Yeah, they're like.
I guess that might be manager of the year. Like AJ Hinch.
Oh yeah, that was the other.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be tough.
yeah. The Detroit Tigers. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
That might be the only other guy that might have a running.
That's where they narrowed it down to Quatrero and
Like
Hinch.
August 20th, they were like plus 1,200 to make the playoffs.
They were down 10. They're behind 10 games.
Yeah.
in August.
Well, you know,
How do you do that
I mean,
shit?
insane. Those are always the teams that
Yeah.
you don't want to.
And now they look dangerous.
well, they were talking about that they've had a lot of injuries going through this season, and now they kind of actually got all their players back, so they're kind of actually all together.
They
Now
have
they're
a whole
all
bunch of
meshing.
no names that are just playing ball. It's
Yeah.
awesome. I love it.
Yeah. So, Mike, when we beat you guys and you guys are mad, who are you going to sign next spring? Who's going to be your?
We got to sign Soto still.
Okay. Is
He's gonna be the $450 million man now.
he? This is last year.
Oh, we traded him. They traded for him.
Yeah, yeah, but I
So
mean, it's just
they haven't gave him
last year on
an extension yet. This is
Okay.
it.
This is last year on his
Yeah.
contract.
Yep.
Okay. Because I know you guys are gonna go, but you're gonna buy somebody.
Yeah, it's bad.
I don't know who the
I'm
other.
not proud of that. I saw somebody. I'm gonna get something sent to me every hour from somebody here in Kansas City. The 3 teams combined, the Guardians, Tigers, and Royals, don't even have a payroll nowhere near the Yankees by themselves.
Well, what did I see? Detroit's whole payroll was 18 million. That
Yeah,
can't be,
I saw that
can't be
too.
right. Is
Josh
that,
Hader,
and
Josh Hader, the
yeah,
pitcher for the Astros, was making more than like the
Yeah.
whole team.
I was like,
saw
that can't
too.
be right. 18 million is not. That can't be right.
That can't be right.
No,
I mean, it might be those guys. There's a whole bunch of no names on that team. That'd be
I
playing
think
ball.
everybody hasn't. They haven't hit their big contract yet. Their first contract. They're still all on
Yeah,
their
just a bunch
rookie
of
deals.
kids. Yeah. Bunch
Yeah.
of dozenaires.
What do they say? The
Bunch of
boys are
dozenaires.
playing ball.
The boys are playing some ball now.
Yeah. So the key to success, if you want to go ahead and let the Yankees know, the manager, you might text them and say, look, pitch to Salvador low and away. Very,
He will
very,
chase
very, very,
everything.
very
Yes.
away.
Oh,
He will
God.
chase a lot.
He will chase those.
No, when he gets
Don't
in,
pitch to Bobby and pitch away to Salvi.
yeah,
we
when
should be all right.
when Salvi gets in swing mode, it don't matter where it's at, man. He's swinging at it.
No.
He's
Yeah. No.
I don't think he's never not in swing mode.
It's the low and the way. He loves that shit.
I mean, granted, like you have like a split second to make a decision. Like,
He did hit the low and away pitch to win the game against the A's back in the.
yeah,
remember that?
2014. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was there. That's one of the
That was
best-
low. That was a
was-
terrible low and outside. He
That was
somehow got
the
to it.
best sporting event I've ever attended.
Oh, he was there live, huh?
Yeah, that was
Sweet.
that was
Outside of San
amazing.
Antonio.
Is that the one that went down
Yeah,
the third base line?
line.
Yeah, it's kind of
If that was low and away, how did it?
Exactly.
Exactly, exactly. Yeah, man.
So he's still trying to relive that.
That's what Salvi does, man.
10 years later, he's still
Nah.
doing it.
Well, I'm glad that we made it back to the playoffs, and because last year they were talking about trading them at the deadline, and it was already kind of agreed that they were shopping them at the deadline last year. So I'm glad that he stayed. And
I felt bad for him for a while, but after this year, I'm like, he's all right. He's doing fine.
oh yeah, I
I'm
think
glad-
I
I'm
think
glad they made it
now
around.
after this year, and maybe I think we'll stay like at least in contention to make the playoffs for the next few years. So I think
Yeah, nobody's going anywhere.
Yeah, he'll stay. He'll be a Royal for life now.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he'll stay with us. He's not going anywhere. Nobody's gonna want to try to pick him up just for veteranship. And well, he still has a good bat, but yeah, I mean, they're not gonna pick him up for a first baseman.
Yeah. And for
Yeah.
me, man, for me, kind of fell off. Did he play any in
I don't think he played at all.
the playoffs?
No, because Salvi caught both games, right?
Yeah, we already
Yeah.
had that first baseman, Gurriel.
You know what? I don't think Fermin's played very much
Gurriel,
since we
yeah.
got
That was a
that
nice
guy.
pickup there too.
Yeah.
Veteran leadership.
No, Fermin didn't. Yeah, he didn't play in the
Fermin
wild
didn't
card.
We
I like
miss-
Fermin too.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hell, in the first couple of months, he was batting better than Salvador.
And he's a great defensive catcher. He like had the best throwout rate in the MLB this year.
Yeah, but you got to put Salvi back there.
Oh, no doubt. Oh, no
He
doubt.
controls the game.
Yeah. That or who DH
He's like a
for
coach
us?
on the Vinny.
Oh, Vinny did DH. That's right.
He can't. Play
That's
the field.
right.
That's
Yep,
right,
yep,
yeah.
yep, yep.
He's still hurt.
He
He's just
can't play
playing through
first
it.
yet.
Did
Yeah.
you see the scar on his hand?
Yeah, it's terrible.
I was like, ouch. I mean, he's already back from that.
I
That's
didn't
crazy.
see it.
He's still hurt. I mean,
Oh,
he
it was
said if it was, any
like
other
a
circumstance, he wouldn't be
fat-ass-
playing.
Fat-ass incision on his hand. Or I guess it was over by his thumb. But yeah, ugh.
Yeah.
It was rough. It was rough.
Well, I'm glad to be talking about Blue October. I
Man,
remember
October-
last year,
October
shit,
4th,
we
we're
were
talking-
done.
Yeah, October
what,
4th, and we're still talking baseball.
2
No,
weeks
I love
into April.
I will say this is like our past few episodes, we haven't been able to talk almost anything about college football because we're so wrapped up in Royals baseball still. Usually it's like, well, whatever, like say two things about Royals baseball and then we're moving on to something else. But
I don't think it helps our Jayhawks.
oh fuck the Jayhawks.
No, I'm
I don't-
confused.
how
We're
many
all the same
different
page here,
ways-
guys. We're all the
How
same-
many different ways can you lose a fucking game?
I don't get it.
God,
I don't
we
get it.
haven't transitioned over yet.
Yeah, we
I got
have
the
it.
button
We have
right
it. We
here.
have it. You're
I have
saying.
the I have the button here. We haven't transitioned over yet. It's not going to be that long though to talk
All
about.
right,
But
I just want to know prediction
Who
for
are
you
we-
guys.
who are we
Yankees,
playing this?
Royals. We going 5 games. We're going 3 games. We're going to 4 games.
Man, I want to say 5 games. I really do. If we can steal this first game, because like you said, Waka,
Huge. It'd be huge for the Royals.
yeah. And if we could,
I
do
think that's
that-
the only chance they have is to win that
Yeah.
first game.
if we steal that first game, and then I think we can go 5, and maybe we have a shot. If we don't, if we come out and get smoked the first game, I mean, we might win 1. Yeah, I don't.
I don't
mean-
know. It's like I don't want to say because I'm like usually wrong. So I'll say anyways. I'll say 7 for the
7 what?
Royals.
7
There's
what?
only 5 games.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'll say all
2,
5.
2, 1.
I'll say all 5 for the Royals,
Um,
and then hopefully
Yeah,
we'll
Saturday.
hopefully we'll end
Saturday,
it
Monday,
sooner than that.
Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I saw. the
Hopefully
first
I'm
one.
wrong and we'll do the 3. 3 in a
yeah.
row.
What do you think, Mike? You think you just guys gonna just
I
take it
think
to
we
us?
roll through them. I think it's 3-0.
Oh, we don't even get a win.
No.
If we don't get some offense going, that's going to be
With,
yeah.
I don't know. I think the Yankees. I'm gonna say it. This is the year.
This all you heard it here first.
We have.
This is the year for the
It's set up.
Yankees.
It's set up. So
Oh
the-
man,
the infamous Astros are out of there. So
I don't know. There's something special
those are
about
the
these
Yankees.
boys.
Those are the Yankees' nemesis. The Astros.
It's like the momentum. It's like that what is that grasshopper thing that we had, the mantis. It's like the whole 2014, 2015
and
again.
then they said the game's at 17:38 tomorrow night.
yeah.
They were already talking about that.
I did hear that.
First pitch 17:5:38 Central Time.
See, and there's nothing going for the Yankees. It's just Yankees, But for us, it's like
Yankees.
everything's going our way. It's like the planetary solar system. Everything's leaning to us, and then Yankees.
Not-
No,
after hearing that, we are going to win the game 1,
I know.
and we're going to take it 5
there's
games.
the confidence I need to hear.
Yeah,
there we
we're
go.
doing it.
I
We're
like
doing
A
it.
few more drinks.
A few more drinks. That's what we need.
All right. What do you want to talk about now?
I mean, we got to do football, right? We'll do football.
We going to NFL?
Which one, NFL?
NFL. I mean, if you want to hit KU real quick, okay. I mean,
There's not much to talk about, right?
yeah.
Okay, so we've been on a huge losing streak.
Yeah, 4 in a row, and we've lost those games like ridiculously in the fourth
We're
quarter.
not getting blown out. We're winning most games in the second half.
We're winning the whole game. Then once fourth quarter comes around, we're like, we don't want it.
We just do the stupidest shit. I don't.
It's
I
just
don't
dumb
get it,
shit.
man.
Like, what was the deal with that fucking fourth? No, going into the second half. At the end of the first half, we were just like, so what? Did somebody call timeout? And then they throw a little quick touchdown. I was like, wait, I wasn't ready. Who called
Was that the
timeout?
last game?
No, the game before that one. I think I was in Vegas. And then you text him like, what the fuck? Were they not ready for that? How you gonna just let them have a quick touchdown? And then we lost
man.
by that 3 points or whatever. And we tried to come back and we did. But if it wasn't for that goofy ass last minute touchdown before the half.
All I gotta say though, I think the whole thing is Jalen Daniels. He's lost his mojo.
Oh, Jalen Daniels
He's in
is
his own-
not
yeah.
good. He is not good.
I think he read all the presses and all the tabloids, and that blew his head up, and he just didn't work.
No.
Oh yeah,
It didn't work
yeah.
hard. I don't know.
He's not the same player
He's
that
not.
was.
He throws too many interceptions. I don't understand.
His footwork is terrible. Have you seen his footwork? He's overthrowing folks and he's underthrowing folks. It's not even on target. And when it is on target, it looks really good. And then he's running unnecessarily. It just, I don't know.
I've never seen a bigger drop off in one player.
Man.
2 years ago.
And-
It's the same player.
It's the same exact player, right?
Yeah,
This is supposed to be like,
everybody, all the same players, all those same wide receivers.
yeah. We have all these returning players. Like,
And he keeps underthrowing people. His
Mhm.
footwork is off. I think it's his back is still jacked up or something, or
I don't
he's
know.
just he had all that practice though. He had all that offseason. What happened?
I don't know. We need Jason Beaton back.
Doing too
Bean,
many commercials.
the free hole.
I said we throw Ballard back in there. I mean, he's still there. I mean, he
So,
played decent last year.
I hear the freshman kid we have is going to be pretty good. I don't know what his name is, but someone was telling me that he'll next year he'll start.
We
over
have somebody
Ballard.
else besides Ballard.
Yeah, there's a freshman.
Oh,
right now.
really?
Yeah. And I guess he's supposed to be pretty good. They say next year he'll start over Ballard next year.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, okay.
What is it? 1-4?
Yeah,
One
we're
and
1-4.
four.
Who do we
How
play?
many games do we have left? We're supposed to play Arizona State, but I read somewhere that they canceled all of our games. Is it in the future or like tomorrow?
Canceled all our games. What are you talking
Arizona State
about? They canceled all their games.
against us and K State.
Why?
What?
I don't know. I didn't read the article. It just popped up on my phone.
I think you got some fake news there, bro.
Yeah, they play. They
probably.
play Saturday at 7:00
Who they play?
at Arizona State.
Arizona State, right?
2-point dogs.
It said it canceled all future games against K State and then
Maybe it was
KU.
some
I think you probably, if you want to bring that up, you probably should have read the article and got some info on that.
no.
They're
No.
definitely playing.
That's not how we do it at Astro Boys. We just fucking spout shit off.
That's right.
We don't know what we're talking about.
You know we
here,
don't look
man.
at resources.
I mean, but that's kind of the
One,
concept
two.
of the show. We're supposed to be some guys having
7
beers,
games left.
bullshitting at the bar.
7 games left. So we
I don't know
need
if
to
they.
win
I don't know if they win a game. I mean,
because we still got K State, right? And we still
we
got
have Iowa State.
Iowa
Undefeated.
State.
BYU is really good. Colorado's
God.
Colorado, and at Baylor.
we have to win 6 games to get into a bowl game.
Oh, there's no bowl
no way
game.
we're going to bowl.
We're not going.
I'm just worried about winning their game. I think we beat Houston next week. Houston's pretty bad. That's 2 weeks. From now.
Arizona State, they actually are
Yeah,
better
Houston's
than they thought.
bad.
They're,
Yes, Houston's terrible.
Arizona State's doing better than they were supposed to this year.
They're
Right?
3-1 right now.
Yeah, but who are they played in by good?
They lost to Texas Tech last week. That was their first loss. No, they beat Mississippi State, which is terrible. They beat Wyoming. And
I think we could beat somebody surprisingly. Somebody who's good surprisingly.
I mean,
I think we still have potential to be good. It's just it's over now. It's 1-4.
what?
well, no,
yes.
yeah.
Gosh,
But
it's
you know how
like an
easily
upset,
we could be.
upset.
Stop building that stadium. Go back to the old
Yeah.
stadium. I mean,
But
God, wasting
no,
all that.
Well,
Well, we're
easily-
renovating.
We could be 5-0. I think very easily we could be 5-0.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Out of all those games
we're
that
winning.
we've seen,
We're winning all those games. In the,
Oh,
in the third
yeah.
quarter, we at least have the lead.
we
Yeah,
look
sometimes-
really good.
Most time in the fourth quarter, we have the leads.
The real deal, Neil. Come on, man. We
Just,
got a great running game.
I don't
It
know
all
what
started.
happens. I don't know what happens.
I don't know. I'm confused. I don't get it. I can't. Man.
I was out of town last weekend. I looked down. We're winning.
Yeah,
At the
you
end
go
of the
take
game,
a piss. You come back.
We're down
like,
11 and
what
lose.
the
I go, what the
fuck
heck just happened?
Right. No, like I went to we had a baseball game. My son had a baseball game. You know, I was like, oh, let me see if we won. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Just don't get it.
Oh man, yeah.
You should know
yeah.
better than that. You should know better than that. Let me see
Ah,
if we
man.
won.
All right,
You
that's
know
a-
better than that.
That's enough of the freaking KU football.
When's the basketball season? Uh-oh, hold on. Wardrobe change.
Oh boy.
Seems as if the screen got blurry.
Something happened.
Hmm.
Well, I want to jump right into this, Mike.
Oh, God.
Are you guys going to trade us Devontae Adams or what?
No.
Come on, man.
Gardner Minshew has a lot of
the
clout.
Raiders are the dumbest people probably one of the dumbest franchises. If we
With dumb
trade,
haircuts.
if we trade Devontae Adams to the Chiefs, I'm gonna take my tattoo and I'm gonna black out my tattoo. I will be.
You're gonna be a Chiefs
Un-
fan then.
No, I will not be a Chiefs fan, but I will not.
Your
be
wife
happy.
cuts your hair. You need to get the same haircut as the owner.
As what's his Davis? Is it Mike Davis? What's his son's name?
Mark.
Mark.
One of the
Mark.
Davises.
Well,
Mark
his
Davis.
girlfriend's hot. Shit.
Yeah, she said she didn't know he was rich.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
Because he's so fucking handsome.
Because of that haircut, man. Dude, he's rocking that haircut.
Oh man.
All right, let's get down to it. Las
But,
Vegas football team
Oh, we're starting with the
are
Raiders. Not even talking about the Chiefs, huh?
No, we're gonna talk about the scrubs first, and then we're gonna get into the meat and potatoes.
Hey, I'm a lot less confident.
yeah,
in my
because you
Raiders than
started
Yankees.
it about
Yeah.
the whole Devontae Adams and Gardner Minshew, and so they're having their struggles. And Brock Bowers, that sounds like
Stud.
yeah, he is a stud. That dude's gonna be the next upcoming
We
tight
actually did
end.
an end around last week with Brock Bowers.
Oh yeah.
That was the first I've seen a tight end do an end around like that.
Really? He has that
Yeah.
type of speed?
I guess.
Shit. All right.
Yeah.
He got 10 yards.
No, I
so
got
it
I
worked.
got him on my
He's-
fantasy
he's
league
just
2 out of
tough.
3.
He's just tough.
Yeah.
I think he's just a tough guy.
I mean, so honestly, I mean, you got some good players. Obviously, Brock Bowers is up and coming. You did have Devontae Adams, but I guess you pissed him off.
I
You
wonder
know.
if he was the one he was talking about business decisions that couple weeks ago. I don't
Well,
know.
did you watch
see
the
that interview?
Did you watch the receiver?
I did. He was already frustrated.
He was frustrated. Remember, he was like, I need to get out of this situation.
Garoppolo and him.
He's
were
like, I've been hit
this
more
all
than
goes
I've ever.
back to McDaniels ruining ruining the franchise.
Yeah, no.
We
But
had a trade for CJ Stroud lined up, and he said no. I want Garoppolo.
so does that be for the draft? CJ.
Yes,
Stroud?
they had a deal with him. It came out
Oh.
on Bleacher Report.
That's
The
unfortunate for you guys.
The GM that was there, forgot his name already, had the deal already in place. CJ Stroud was all ready to go, and McDaniels ex-nated because he wanted Garoppolo. And
All
2 years
he
later,
does is win.
and 2
win,
years later,
win.
McDaniels is gone, and Devontae is on his way to New York Jets.
So I think.
I think I heard Ravens actually today.
you know
It's
the-
changing every day.
Yeah, you know, the last time he was on the show, we was talking about what are you guys going to do at quarterback, and I said, are you guys really going to go out there with
I said Minshew. I said that 9 and 8.
No, wait, no. At the time, you wanted to draft the kid from Washington that got drafted by Atlanta.
Penix.
Yeah, I mean that would have been if you'd have lasted. I know they Atlanta took him and no one saw that coming, but
3 picks before us. That's what really
Yeah.
shook us up.
because really in the NFL, man, you have to have a quarterback, and you guys do.
But wasn't there
not.
anybody left by the time the game got to you?
Not worth.
Not worth a first round pick. Wait, who was your first round pick?
Brock Bowers.
Brock
We
Bowers.
actually hit
yeah.
one.
That
We
was yeah,
finally
that
hit
dude.
one.
Yeah, that dude hit. Yeah, that was
We
that was a good
finally hit one, but for nothing.
So there's no running game. You do have wide receivers. There's no quarterback.
Who's
your
your-
defense is really good. I do like Crosby.
He's hurt. He's hopefully back this week.
Yeah, I saw he didn't play last week.
And we somehow won the game. We beat Cleveland. I mean,
Bro,
that really says
man,
how bad Cleveland.
So
Deshaun
on
Watson is.
my football
I hate
picks,
Deshaun Watson.
I think he was tired from being in Vegas and probably got a few rub downs. I'm just gonna guess.
Or rub ups.
So man, on my football picks, I was like, oh man,
Don't tell me you picked the Browns.
well, not originally, but then I was like, oh, Crosby's not playing, Adams not playing. Like, man,
took
let me
the-
go ahead and I'll go ahead and pick the Browns, dude. Like, and then the Browns are horrible, dude.
They're bad.
The
I guess
Watson,
Cooper might be here. They said.
yeah, they're looking at that.
I want Cooper here. I want Cooper
That-
here.
I think that'd be a good fit that we actually
It-
get. That's something we can
he's
actually
cheap.
get.
Yeah, we can afford him. He's a veteran. He catches the ball and he's still got the speed. He can still break off the line. Have you seen him play? That dude broke his own records with fucking Joe Flacco last year. Just last year.
And who's Flacco playing for right now? He's playing for somebody.
Yeah, he just stepped in
Colts.
for
yeah, he came
Yeah,
in
he just
got
beat the
for a win.
Steelers.
Yeah,
he went to the win.
He's still playing.
In one quarter, he had 2 touchdowns already.
I saw his
Joe
name.
fucking Flacco.
I saw his name pop up. I was like, damn, now this dude's over here in the Colts
Yeah,
winning games.
he stepped
man.
in
How
because
old is he? 39, 40?
I think he's in
no,
his
he's
40s.
in his 40s. Yeah.
I think it might be like
Oh,
40,
gosh.
41. Yeah.
Yeah, because that kid was he a rookie? The Colts.
The
Second year.
Second year?
But he didn't play it. He,
He
played like
fucked up
one
his-
game.
Plays like a madman. He runs and doesn't
Yeah.
slide.
He
Yeah.
fucked up. Yeah, he's a
He's not going. He's not going to last.
He fucked up his hip.
Yeah. It was a very
Uh,
big hit. I saw it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
because who was the dude from Washington? Came from Baylor, really fast quarterback.
Oh, RG3.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he was like that too. I mean, he obviously
Mhm.
had a great rookie season, but he took too many hits. You can't be doing that in the NFL,
Not in
man.
the NFL. That's Tua.
Man, yeah, that's another.
Tua
whole
is a
story,
glass
man.
Joe. I'm sorry, but he's a glass Joe.
It's
Glass
something's
Joe?
wrong with his head. For
Yes.
Well,
You
I don't
remember
know.
Mike
I'm not-
Tyson? Remember Mike
Oh,
Tyson
okay.
punch out? He's a
Joe said,
glass
"Hold on,
Joe.
What the hell you talking about, bro?
He can't take a fucking he can't take a regular basic tackle, man.
His head
Apparently,
really
according
messed
to
up.
Stephen A. Smith, that apparently that when he was running, the opposite team, the opponent, was yelling to him, "Get down, get down." For his own safety, they were yelling to him to get down. This brother put his head down and try to run over somebody.
Yeah, Hamlin just stood there.
Yeah,
He didn't
all
do anything wrong.
no,
He
there
literally
was-
just stood there. He ran
it
right
was
into
a
him.
basic tackle. It was a basic, just like okay,
Um,
all right, good.
You think it was a basic tackle, but did you see how his head bent back like at his neck?
But
and jaw
that's what I'm
area?
telling you.
Slide, man. Why-
But
Yeah.
everybody does those kind of it happens all the time in the NFL. Basic tackles like that. He doesn't know.
NFL needs to step in and get him out of the game.
Yeah, because
He's
had
not-
he's
he's
had
not going.
two
think he's gonna play?
concussions. He's
Huh?
gonna get
You think
cleared.
he's going to play?
Oh, he's gonna play again.
Oh,
He's
my
gonna get
gosh.
cleared sooner or later.
No, he's gonna play again.
But
He said at
this
least
year.
week 7, I think they
he's
said.
had
Yeah.
two concussions on the field in prime time where he's like,
Like
doing
stuck.
Yeah, he's counting on
doing
his fingers,
Yeah, he's throwing up
but
gang
he's not
signs.
counting.
He's throwing up.
He's
gang signs, yeah.
and that's like, man, dude, it's like he's not getting normal
1, 2, 3.
concussions. He's getting like
He's
the,
doing
the
TI
worst,
guarantees.
the worst of worst concussions.
Yeah, and he's really thinking about life. I mean, God,
right? Yeah.
I think what he's looking at. Okay,
NFL needs to pay him his money. And
if the doctors tell him, look, okay, there's no,
It's
I
about
can't
money,
guarantee you,
yeah.
but there's no long term problems. I think you could go ahead and play, but I don't know.
Well, I think there's
How
a
the fuck would
big,
they know?
there's a huge difference of the money he'll get if he's cleared or not cleared, and if he quits.
NFL needs to step in right there and be like, we'll pay whatever the differential is to get you out of this game. Do not come back. I mean,
all-
it's life or death. It's,
It
I mean,
is.
I
It
think
really
so.
is. He's only
if he plays,
28, 29. I mean, it's scary.
if the opponent's yelling at you to get down, now if he comes back and plays again, how bad would you feel if you're the guy that sacks him
And kills him. I mean, I don't want to say it, but
I
it
know.
makes him brain dead or something.
or makes
but-
him brain dead, a vegetable?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, he's
it's scary.
even
And
if
it's a basic sack, right? It's a basic sack. You sack them and you both all together. You get up and you like celebrating. Yeah, you know, it was 4th down, 3rd down, I don't know, whatever. And then there he is, just lying there.
Somebody just step in because he's a gamer. I understand. He's a gamer. He wants to play. But
I mean, you don't get to that level of football with not being competitive, and this is all these guys got. They're like so competitive to
Yeah.
get to this level. They're not going to quit on their own.
yeah, I mean,
I mean, when he gets cleared, which he will. I mean, he'll get cleared
I don't
sooner or
know. I don't know
later.
if he will this time.
He's already said he's coming back.
He already said.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
wow.
he's
No, he said he's not done. He said as soon as the neurologist, you know, clears him and says, hey, no long term, blah, 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 you're good to go. He's coming back. He's going to play.
and he's going to get another concussion and get. I mean, his long term care or whatever. I mean, by the time he's 40, he's going to be fucked up. I mean,
All right. So let's talk about the upcoming Saints Chiefs game.
Yes, let's talk about that. Are you going to be in attendance, Casey Waltz?
I will be there.
Yeah,
I will be there. I am going to chauffeur my drunk loud friends to the game.
That's this guy.
Mhm. And that guy right there in your darkness, Anissa, and my wife Monica. Are we taking your truck?
I thought you were driving.
I am driving.
You want to drive? We can. If you want to drive my truck, we can make that happen.
Yeah, I'll drive if you don't. Yeah. So why don't you go? Yeah, that'll work.
You guys come here, and then we'll leave from here.
That sounds dumb because it's on the. You're on the way to the
Right,
Arrowhead
but
Stadium,
we're taking my truck.
right? So
Just
you
come
can
here.
come to my house on the way to the stadium, and then
Okay,
I'll
bro.
hop in, drive.
Okay, bro. Okay, we'll
Hey,
figure
it's
it
a
out.
sober ride, man. I take it.
Oh no, I'm taking the ride because I'm paying for the parking pass.
Right, right. So
Good
I'm
choice.
driving. Yeah,
Good choice.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Because
man.
because Diego has to come with us, and then I can't take that my
We have to drop them off
my company car because it's
Uh,
only a 4-seater. So I have to take a vehicle that has a 5-seater.
So, Mike Gomez got to sit in my seats one time. His pesky Raiders whooped down on
Last
me.
time,
And
you
I'm
guys
sure
lost.
that's the
That was
last
the last
time.
time the Chiefs lost.
That was his Christmas gift.
And I'm sure that's the last time he was invited there. I'm sure everybody
It
around him was like,
was,
what the fuck is this dude doing here?
It was a
last
good
time
time.
the Chiefs lost.
It was a good time.
Oh, that was Christmas?
Yeah, it was on Christmas, man.
Yeah.
It was a very good.
You know
Christmas.
what happened after Christmas?
You haven't lost yet.
That's all we
Woo,
needed.
That's all we needed.
We're like,
Thank
damn, we're not
you.
against the Raiders. We got shit. We got to straighten up
Baby.
here, man. Is that
What up, suckers?
What's up, Scott Scoot?
is that
Is it Scott Scoot or Scott Scoot?
is that Scott McCombs?
I don't know. It just says Scott Scoot. What up, suckers?
Yes. What were we talking about?
So
Oh, the
the
Saints
Chiefs Saints.
game.
The Saints
Chiefs
game. Okay.
yeah.
So the Saints, all right.
wow.
Okay, so we've already beaten some pretty dangerous teams so far. But the
We have.
Saints, man, are very secretly, surprisingly dangerous themselves. They came out of nowhere. Derek Carr, man, I tell you that dude,
I mean,
he just won't go away out of this NFL
yeah. Well,
realm. You know,
Right about now, I miss them.
I know, right? I
Yeah.
bet you do miss it. Could you imagine him with Devontae Adams
Well,
and
that's
all
what
the
they
other
said,
star power?
That's what they were saying, that Adams might get traded to the Saints.
Yeah, Adams did. They said Adams said Jets or Saints is
Yeah.
what he wanted to go.
Well, the Saints, they came out and scored all kinds of points the first 2 weeks, but then they kind of cooled
Last 2
off.
weeks have been the Eagles shut them down and they lost, right? And then
Yeah, and then they lost against was it the Falcons.
Falcons beat them
Yeah,
on the last second field goal. Yeah,
Mhm, mhm.
Derek threw a pick six.
That's right, Scott Scoot. You can go ahead and chime in whenever you want. You have any questions or any insights?
We can't really read that far away, but
Sure, I can. It says,
oh,
I
yeah.
like that I can chit chat with y'all. Yeah,
Yeah.
no problem.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we're going to be there Monday night. And then at the same time,
know,
for Royal
exactly.
Blue.
What are you guys gonna do for you guys
Man,
gonna
I don't
tailgate
know.
with the TV or
I don't know.
just
What
go
are
to
we
the
gonna
game
do?
on time?
Are we just going to show up on time?
It's a
or are we
big deal
gonna
here.
Just walk on
So
in?
what time is the Royals game at 5?
6:30.
There's like an
6:30.
hour difference.
Oh man.
I think 6:30 is first pitch on Monday.
We might have to
So the Royals go first at 6:30, and then by that time we'll probably be in the stadium because that starts at
You gotta
7:30.
start lining up by then, right?
I know. Man, I don't know. We'll probably have to miss the first game and listen.
6:38 is first pitch on Monday.
6:38. And we have to get a game plan.
Kickoffs at 7:15. So I mean, jeez.
So, but man, what are we gonna? So the Chiefs are 4-0, but we have lost receiver number 1, receiver number 2,
Running back
number 1, and they said Hunt has a shoulder thing right now.
What happened to him now?
They just said that they don't think it's a big deal, but he has a shoulder. Like, I mean, he hasn't played football freaking since last year.
Hey,
Still
yeah.
got the refs.
All right.
I mean,
That's all we need, baby. That's
Hey.
all we need.
Hey, we're gonna have to give him a little bit more money. Let's get
Yeah.
the checkbook out.
Hey,
All right, we're gonna have to count on Alligator Steel.
yeah,
Gonna have to count on Alligator Steel a bit more. Dude, I told you. I told everybody, look, he runs the
man.
same as Isaiah Pacheco. He runs hard. I like the way he runs. He's exciting. But what's the deal? He runs like, you ever go to the grocery store and you need to buy that one loaf of bread, right? And then you're walking with the one loaf of bread like you're holding it like a football, right? But you don't want to squeeze it too hard because you're going to smash all the fucking slices of bread. So you hold it lightly. That's how he's holding the fucking loaf of bread or the football. He's holding like a loaf of bread. So when he's running, it's too loose. And that's why he got grounded by Big Red.
He's holding the ball away from his body. When he has too many people around, he still has the ball away from his body. He needs to get, the 3 points of contact, whatever. Blah,
Let's
blah,
get
blah.
2 hands on it.
Yeah.
Remember the old Tiki Barber thing? Remember the old Tiki? Remember he
No.
fumbleitis?
remember the movie The Program where they took the ball with him? You remember? The
Yeah, when
program?
they
had the ball in class. He's had to do
they
that.
try to steal it
He's
from
probably
him.
carrying it around Kansas City right now. Just
Yeah.
make sure whoever can take it from him, let him know.
That would
No.
be, I like that.
Yeah, remember the Giants? No, Tiki Barber had a problem
He
with
did.
fumbles. And remember, they made him on the sideline hold it the whole time. And it was 3 points. It was up here, down here, and it was against his shoulder. They would walk by and they would hit it, and he would hold it. And then he held it up high, he held it right here against his chest. And that's all he needed was just one arm, and they taught him how to hold it, and he didn't fumble anymore after that.
Okay, so
Hall of
have
Famer.
you sent that information to the Chiefs?
Yes.
And have they replied?
Yes.
So all right, so we got it.
He said something. I can't really read it.
They said, stop texting us. We told you again, and then you'll hear from our lawyers. The issue is he's not playing against practice squad teams now.
So okay, no, like so now because in the preseason he has some good numbers against the backups or whatnot, but now he's playing against real NFL starters, and I understand that. But he's had some good games, some good runs, but the fumbling, you can tell like that last fumble, he had it out here when everybody was in the big bunch. I mean, no wonder he got knocked out. I think he just can correct that. He's never going to
He
be a
can correct
great
that.
running back, but I think he
Right.
can be, here and there, get some good runs in or whatnot.
But look what he was averaging. He was averaging over 5 yards per carry. We can count on him to get the 3 yards or 2 yards that we could never get last year, the last 2 years. What was the deal with that?
He does run hard. And I do like his short yardage.
Yeah, and he falls
Yes.
forward. I remember the last 2 or 3 years, we could never find anybody to could get that
You guys are
2
doing
or 3
trick
yards.
plays.
Yeah, we do stupid ass trick plays to go east and west instead of north and south, and then we can never get it. But we can get 3rd and 14. We can never get 3rd and 1, but we could get 3rd and 19.
So what is the official thing on Rice? What have they said? That is
So
is
they're
this a
saying.
hyper-
So
He's
they're
not torn
saying.
He's not torn ACL.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So they're saying next week that they're going to know for sure that they're going to go to this final doctor, I guess, from his hometown, whatever, and that they're going to take a look. So there's so much swelling that they really can't see for sure, but they're thinking that good news is that maybe that it's not torn. It's just so much swelling that, but they officially put him on IR as of yesterday.
Yeah, he's on IR for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I heard they're
So
trying to push
minimum 4 games on IR. It doesn't mean that he's going to come back in 4 games. We're just saying when you go on IR, it's
So-
minimum 4 games.
Our man Scott out here is talking about Hunt and how Hunt had a good game, which he did have a great game.
He did look good.
Yeah, for not playing
For
football.
not playing football, he did look.
And can
fast.
you imagine we get Pacheco back and have Hunt and Pacheco back there? I think, man, that's going to be a
Pow pow,
yeah.
pow pow.
I think so, man. That's
Are
going
you
to look
saying
good.
pow pow, pow pow pow?
I like it.
Yeah. And then Alligator still coming in.
I think Alligator Steel is going to be out once Pacheco gets back.
Andy Reid does not like fumblers in
I
this.
know he
Yeah.
doesn't, but he can
LaShawn
come.
McCoy. I mean,
He could come back as the fullback. That
I
they
think he'd be
asked
like
him
the
to be.
short down, the short yardage guy, because I do like him in that role. Yeah, it has been like weird. Like, what has this Rice thing?
So
been?
it's swollen. Is that why? I mean,
Well, at first, they were talking about ACL right when it happened.
that's what I report I had on my
yeah,
ESPN.
but then like people try backtracking from that, and it's really like been up in the air. It's almost like the Eric Berry days of like his week to week for the whole season.
And that's what it was.
Yeah, I was like, come on, man, just tell us what it is.
And I think that's what it is right now. It's they kind of jumped the gun in the very beginning because they just assumed that it was an ACL.
Well,
But
you can
I think
tell
it was
pretty
just a
easy.
hyperextended knee, and it was a severe hyperextended knee. It's swollen. You're gonna have to get off of it for a while. Take some ibuprofen
Oh, it
3.
looks terrible when it happened.
Yeah.
God,
Yeah.
it looks
I mean,
so bad.
usually like they know ACLs like it's because they can do the little test and like because the muscle's gone, right? It's tore. So they can usually tell that pretty quick. So I don't know if there's like a whole lot of swelling. I don't know what his whole deal was.
I heard they're trying to push
Yeah.
up that court appearance.
I mean,
If he's out for
Everybody
the rest of the
says-
season, you might as well try to get him suspended for this year.
no,
not
also
next
you
year.
can't be suspended and be
I
on the
know.
IR. But yes, let's do that.
It's the
Yeah,
Chiefs.
yeah.
It's the
Court
Chiefs.
appearance for
They will be allowed to do
Yeah.
anything they
for,
want, Joe.
for him
So,
or his mama.
So my buddy at
Dual
work,
court- dual court day.
Oh,
My
back to
turn.
back. Hey.
My turn, mama. My turn.
Wow.
I wonder who's going to drive to that court appearance.
That's pretty
So
bad.
no, a buddy of mine at work was giving me shit about the refs and stuff, and he was a Patriots fan. And I was like, hey man,
He has no room to talk,
I know. I was like, hey
You've
man,
had your 10 years.
right? I was like, don't be mad because they're not cheating for you no more.
right?
They moved on from you. We're the new big deal. They're going to cheat for us.
Yeah. The Patriots would do something crooked. And like, oh, we can't do that. Oh, okay. And then we had to change the rules. Then do
Yeah.
something crooked again. Oh, no way. We can't do that. And then we have to change the rules. So they would bend the rules because they wouldn't break them, but we
For the
always have to.
Patriots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, did you see? So in one of the Royals games, there was I think Irsay got a low strike.
I did see.
Did you
that.
see that? And they're like,
Well,
oh,
somebody from Baltimore said like even
can't see cheats in all sports or something.
Yeah.
I was like, come
I saw
on.
that tweet. I saw that tweet. Somebody from Baltimore said that.
Yeah, that was pretty classic. I like that one.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, the deflate gate. Yeah, I mean, I guess was it a rule that it is
Right.
a rule that
It is
there
a
had to
rule.
be so much air in the ball.
Mhm.
So
They didn't know. Yeah, they knew because they sent the fucking ball kid to go in there and shoot 'em.
I wanna,
Anyhow, no,
yeah,
we're not talking about the New England Patriots.
But I
This
wanna
here, we're talking
know-
about the Chiefs.
How long back was it for the Raiders to be like Super Bowl bound?
Hey, remember that one time we gave you guys Gannon?
Yeah,
You guys
man,
were so
yeah.
close.
3 years.
Look, he's
That
already
was our
crying about it
3-year
too.
run.
Look,
That was our
look, that's how
3-year
long
run.
ago it was. He's already crying about
mean,
it.
they
and
made it
shit.
to the Super
2000,
Bowl.
2001, 2002.
You're
Was-
welcome.
Was it 2002 they went to the Super Bowl?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And didn't your like center get like caught in Tijuana or something? He didn't even
Yep.
come to the
It was-
game,
The game
right?
was in San Diego and he got lost in Tijuana.
He didn't even come to the game.
No, they couldn't find him. He's
How
not-
you
They
missed the
still can't
Super
find
Bowl,
him.
man?
exactly.
They
No,
still
You
can't
have to
find
play
him.
for the
he
Raiders.
actually ended up
You have to
having
play for the
CTE really
Raiders.
bad. He's not with us anymore. He
Oh,
ended up
did he?
taking his life and everything. Yeah, it was
Oh.
all downward spiral after that.
You know,
Honestly.
like
Wow.
you miss the Super
okay.
Bowl and then your life is done.
well, I
Yikes.
mean, as a lineman too, like there's a lot of head, like CTE is a real thing, man. Like these guys are crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's why they pay him the big bucks. They are risking their lives.
I have
Yeah.
a buddy of mine that played in the NFL back. He played with Lawrence Taylor back in the day, but he has some CTE, man. He has some issues. And he got a judgment. He got some money from the lawsuit.
Yeah, it's a big. It's
I mean,
it's
he
a real
got-
thing.
The word is that he got, it's in the millions, but I'm like, I don't think it's worth it, man. This dude is jacked up. Yeah. That's gonna be Tua, man. Tua's gonna be jacked up if he keeps on.
I think two is
out there.
already going to be jacked up.
All right, so let's go ahead and predict. Predict.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you and Mike can predict over here. I'll say over here.
Let's predict. All right, let's go ahead and predict that sorry ass Las Vegas football team. What do you think is going to happen with your team this weekend?
Who do you guys play?
We got the Broncos in
Oh,
Mile High.
come on.
Let's go, Bo Nix.
We're on
Oh,
we're on
Bo
a
Nix.
9-game winning streak against the Broncos.
It's Nix that.
They haven't beat us in 4.5 years, and it doesn't stop this weekend. We're going to beat
Yeah.
them.
Well, the Broncos
Crosby's back.
look horrible.
Horrible.
But who they beat somebody not
The
too long-
Jets.
Yeah.
10-9.
Fuck Aaron
10
Rodgers.
to
dude.
9.
Fucking Jets.
I knew the Jets were going to suck.
Damn it.
dude. They always suck.
That's the
Everyone's
first
a,
London game this weekend.
They want to hype.
8:30 in the morning.
You guys are playing in London?
No, the Jets versus
Oh.
the Vikings.
Yeah.
The Vikings are going to smoke them.
8:30 in the morning. I like those days.
Yeah.
So who do you guys
Football all
play?
day.
Oh, the
We're at
Broncos.
Denver at 3 o'clock.
Broncos.
3 o'clock.
All right, so let's do our predictions for
17-13
the
Raiders.
17-13 Raiders. Okay, and then we got the Saints and the Chiefs. What do you say, Joe Hooters?
Oh man, I want to. Man, we have too many injuries on offense. I don't think we're going to score a lot, but I think we get like 24-17. 24-17.
24-17. You think it's gonna be a low scoring game? Well, that's not too low.
Does anybody know the line? What's the line?
Low,
5.5.
low.
Yeah, we
5.5.
5.5 Chiefs.
Hmm.
Kind of low, I think. Over under 43.
Oh man, that's a good number. That's why they're professionals, man.
You said 24-17, so you got the Chiefs in the under.
Yeah, but not that much. I would have messed with the 43. I don't like that number. That's too perfect.
Man, I got them at. I'll say I got. Man, I don't know. Fuck. Man, Patrick Mahomes been averaging 2 touchdowns, so I'm gonna say he's gonna do the 2 touchdowns. No, you know what? He's gonna get past that. I'm gonna say he's gonna have the 3 touchdowns. So we'll say 24-13.
I was
Chiefs.
going to say that, but I wanted to give the Saints a little bit more because they have a lot going on offense.
Yeah.
Even though it's slowed down.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you thinking, Mike, on the score?
I got 24 Saints, 21 Chiefs.
Oh, this motherfucker over here, dude.
But I'll be focused more on the Yankees game, so I'll be watching both. I got 2 TVs set up.
Hey,
Damn.
hey, Scott Scoot, what's your score? Let us
Scott
know.
Scoot, what's your score? Meanwhile, we're gonna do real quick. Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, that's the Vikings. Hopefully, he's on my. I've been stored him away on my fantasy team, so hopefully he gets.
He says
back.
28-21. Is that what it says?
28-21 Chiefs. Nice. Not too high, not too low.
Man, we're about to see if Scott Scoot's local here. Maybe we have to get him on the show.
Yeah.
Super fan.
Did
our only fan.
you did you bring any real quicks?
I did not.
How can you not
I
bring real
forgot.
quick?
I
How can
forgot.
you forget that? Okay, if you happen to think of one, tap me on the shoulder.
I will. I'll let
Or
you
the
guys start.
elbow.
Okay, I got you.
Or on my knee.
I got you.
Or my inner thigh. Whatever makes you comfortable.
Man, I think he's hitting on
Whatever makes you comfortable, Mike. Vegas fans. My hands are up here. Whoa, what was that? How your hands gonna be up there?
I got you. Ready? Real quick, Caitlin Clark wins Rookie of the Year, but does not get all the votes.
No, she missed one.
She missed
Reese got the one
vote.
Really?
Yeah, she got 66 of the 67 votes, and Reese got the other one.
All right. Real quick, Juju Smith-Schuster got engaged. Good for you, Juju.
I saw that.
That's beautiful on a yacht and everything.
You got
Nice
engaged this
sunset.
week?
It was like 2
maybe-
weeks ago.
yeah,
It's
it's
a note real
recent.
quick.
It's
Yeah,
recent.
I missed the show.
Real quick, at WWE, Raw ringside collapses. That'd be a heck of a show, right? We go there and the ring just collapse.
What?
Yeah, man.
Oh wait, they do that on
What?
purpose sometimes.
Wasn't? I
Yeah.
don't know if it was on purpose, but the whole thing
Yeah.
collapsed.
When two big fat guys go on there and they fall and the whole ring collapses, like, oh no, look at that.
Maybe it was on
you
purpose.
remember that shit?
It was on TMZ.
Dumbass.
It was on TMZ.
Oh well, hell, if it was on TMZ, then it was an accident.
Yeah, man.
One of my favorite 80s bands, The Cure, releases his first singles in 16 years.
Oh, nice.
Back in September 26th. Can't wait to hear it. Joe?
Well, real quick, I'm not really sure what I'm going to say right now. So,
Real quick, the Kim and Matumbo. No, not on my house. Dies. Got one?
Just reminded me, real quick, Mr. Hustle. Rest in peace, Pete Rose.
no, I when he said Matumbo, that's exactly what popped in my head.
Same
too.
day.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because it was the same day. It
It
was.
was the same day, right?
Yeah.
You didn't make
Yeah.
it to the Hall of Fame here, but you made it to the Hall of Fame up there.
That's
I
another
think he
show in
will.
itself.
I think he will make the Hall of Fame now because,
I think it'd be worse if they did it now.
well, you know, a lot of people was like, "Oh, his lifetime ban is up," but it actually is. It's worded different, where it's not. It doesn't say lifetime ban. It says pretty much forever. Like, you'll never be in the Hall
No,
of
I
Fame.
don't think they do it. I still don't think they do it.
I mean, I don't know. That's a debate because I would say if he was like betting on his own team to win or lose, and he was the manager of that team, I mean, he was obviously banned for a reason. And yeah, I mean, I'm sorry you got 4,000 hits, and but you made some really bad choices in the game of baseball.
Yep.
Real quick. John Amos. Remember JJ's dad?
Yeah.
Dynamite. Well, he died. Did you know he was a former Chiefs running back?
I did hear that he went to like training camp or something, right?
Yeah.
He was a run. He played for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I knew he was a Super fan. I didn't know he played.
Yeah. He played for the Chiefs. Yeah. Well, Dynamite. Yeah. All right. Any other? Mm-hmm.
I will say this. I got real quick.
Man, come on. Hard.
Real quick. October 16th, the one and only right here will be on the Big Modcast
Oh, nice.
with Mario Garcia.
All right. Topic?
Yeah. The topic is I'm pretty awesome.
Oh, okay. Well, that's opinionated.
No, he had asked me to come back on the show, and it was good timing because I wanted to advertise the taco dinner down at the Eagles Nest. So
Right on.
and he has much more subscriptions than we do. So I thought I can reach more people.
All right. Can I help out the ad
What about
Astra
your squares? You gotta take
boys?
your squares too, right? You
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
sell your squares out for the team.
Yep. We're going. I mean, I do have some squares, some football squares. They're only $5, so it's gonna sell out quick. I have no worries about that.
What game is that for?
The Chiefs Raiders game,
Which is the day after
It
the taco
is.
dinner.
Yeah, it's the day after the taco
Big
dinner.
weekend.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. It's always a good time going down to the Nest and raising money for an event like that.
Cheap beers, good food,
Yeah, and good reason. Like
good people.
playing youth baseball is expensive, man. It's really out of this world. So it's giving the opportunity to some of these young kids that they need some help, and I do too. Because man, like it's not cheap, man. It's expensive.
All right. Anything else there, Michael?
I appreciate you guys again. It was fun. I felt a little better this time. It was fun. Go Yankees! Trying to add one more bat to this hat.
Is that all the championships?
27 championships on this hat. It's pretty sweet.
I mean, it's almost like you're a Pictures
Still has
fan,
room
right?
for 2024 right here.
Hold on. When did you start being? Was you like a Yankees fan from like when you were a kid? And
So I grew up in the 90s and we played a lot of baseball. So I didn't go to a lot of Royals games, but who was on TV? The Yankees, the Braves, and the Cubs. WGN, TBS, and Yankees. Jeter, Bernie, they were all, and I was a baseball guy, so I really loved watching good baseball.
right,
Royals were
I get
Royals were
that.
the greatest of baseball. back then.
because I grew up when the Royals were actually good, like in the '80s. So,
Yeah.
it was
So was
like-
Benny Hill, but I didn't go to none of his shows.
I don't know about. I think is that a Diddy reference?
Diddler?
he's the original diddler.
No, he had class. You leave
Benny
Benny,
Hill.
you
Yeah,
leave,
right.
leave Benny Hill out of this.
You're
All
the one that
right,
brought him up.
First of all, I just want to thank God.
ladies and gentlemen, there you had it. I'd like to thank Mike Gummo for showing up. Joe Hooters, the original TIs out there. Scott Scoop, thanks for chiming in. We read all of your messages. We see you next time. Hopefully after the wins against the Yankees and against the Saints. We'll see you on the next episode of the Astra Boys. We'll see you. Suckers! Later.
Take care.
You got a fan, dude. You got a fan. oh, turn that off.